how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another review with me, the Real Shady Unicorn. Today we're going to review Stray on the PS5. I played it free on the PlayStation Plus Premium package, and I also live streamed the entire thing. I did not play by myself. I always played it full live stream. And now that we've completed the story, I've got some thoughts. For those of you who don't know, Stray, you play as a cat who has been estranged from his family and trying to find his way home. It has been developed by Annapurna Interactive and Blue 12, also B12 is their logo. It was available on PlayStation and Steam. Basically, you start out by venturing through the city. You run into Zorks, which I like to call potato bugs. Hated them. They were terrible. And, you know, you explore the cat. You basically can do anything that a normal cat could do. You knock things over, you sleep, you can drink water, you can jump from high distances, you get to ride buckets. And all while you're doing this, you slowly start unraveling a story. You stumble upon some robots who, Momo is one of the main ones where you have to help him find his friends. And you are all trying to find a way to get outside. As you dive deeper into the story, you find out that the outside has been locked down for quite a while and that there's no humans left. It sounds like there was a epidemic or a pandemic of some sort and that eradicated the humans, and the robots were what was left to preserve humanity. In the end, we do find that we do escape and we find our way outside. But that's where it ends. It ends with us looking at the cat as the door opens and he stands at the top of the steps. We never actually get to see the full outside, and it kind of just leaves you at that cliffhanger, like, where is it going to go from here? I'm not sure. The graphics in this game are beautiful. I appreciate the cyberpunk type style city that they put it in, and I appreciate the originality when it came to each individual robot. You learn a little as you go, and you do have to stop and find memories in order to fill blanks in the story. I'm not going to spoil the entire story here as in the review. I will just tell you that it unravels as you find the memories throughout the world, and exploring is the best way to do it. Personally, I did not explore the entire world. I did most of what I could do, and then I basically played through the story because I wanted to know where we were headed. But I only got about half the story doing that, and I would recommend playing through twice. It is a very short game. Roughly 4 to 6 hours, depending on how much you want to actually complete. I have not done a completionist run, and I'm hoping what happens is it comes out with a Steelbook edition. And that way I will purchase it again, and then I will play as a completionist playthrough to try and get all of the trophies. I know that a lot of people were upset because it was a very short game. I don't mind it being a short game. The complaints that I have about the game is that even though you are a cat, it doesn't give you a lot of direction. And I wish that there was a mini-map. Since you've got the technology on your back with the drone, why not give you a mini-map so that you can find your way to the certain areas? And once you translate something, I feel like you shouldn't have to retranslate it every time, like the street signs. Whenever you go up to it, it always asks for you to have the robot translate, B12, and that just takes up more time. It's like you've already translated it once, so when you go up to it, it should just come up with you with the names and where they're pointed. Other than that, the game was very interesting. I still don't fully understand the story. I'm hoping that once I do a full playthrough and find all of the memories, that I'll actually be able to understand the full story. I'm also hoping that they come out with some sort of DLC or a second installment to the game so we can actually venture outside with the cat and see what happens to him, or what the world is like now that there's no people and he's trying to find his family. I know in the end that we did have some major changes happen for trying not to ruin or give away too much. I do believe that they left a lot of room for more story, and I also do need to go back and find the rest of this story. I mean, basically what I found out is what I've told you, is there was a lockdown and we're trying to get out and the robots went out. And eventually we do. We open the door and we do get out. But I don't know if the robots get out. They don't make that very clear. We do see the opening open up and the sun does get in and that kills all the Zorks. So we don't have to worry about the potato monsters anymore. But I'm not sure if the robots actually move out into the world and they end up, building more robots, or if we find people when we end up in the world. I think that's an interesting idea. I hope that they give us more. I hope that they actually bring some DLC or more story vibes into it so that we can see what's actually happening outside. I know that everybody got super hyped because it's a cat game, and I appreciate that. I liked the game, but I would not consider it the best game this year. It's a good game. It's worth playing at least once, maybe twice if you're a completionist. If you want to be a cat, of course it's worth playing for that. I mean, I do think that they're working on DLC to where you can implement different cats into the game. Hopefully something like that can come out, and then hopefully they add some more story, like I said. But with all that being said, and I also said I did play it on the PS5, so it did have some decent graphic run, and I did do the whole thing as a live stream. So with all of that in mind, I would like to go ahead and give my shady rating. Considering the playability factor of the game, considering that it's not super difficult and the puzzles were pretty easy, yet fun, I think this game did well. For being an indie game and for being the content that it had, it was full of color and full of personality and originality, and I appreciate that in a game. And I always, as you know, support the small devs. Support your indie devs, and these indie devs have been pushing out so many great games lately that there's no reason you shouldn't support them. So you make sure that you go and you buy that game and you pre-order it and you wish list it so that they know that you are there and you're supporting the game. I would give Stray on the PS5 a 4 out of 5 Shady Unicorns. Although I did have some issues with the game personally, I do believe it was a solid game. I wish it was a little bit longer, but I think we all feel that way about some of these games. And I do hope that they're going to come out with some more content for it, because that would make it really worthwhile. Let me know if you've played Stray in the comments below. Let me know if you agree with my rating. I do want to thank you for watching. Please remember to like if you did enjoy this video. It really does help out the channel and it does get my video out to more people. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. I do release videos every single day and I'm doing live streams pretty regularly right now. And I am also have a God of War giveaway happening now. So please make sure to check that out. You might be nearing the end of the entries now, but make sure you go check it out. Thank you again, everybody. I appreciate all the support. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everybody.